night, the X Factor Final 12 sang live for your votes for the first time. And it all kicked off.
These girls are never going to like you. I'm going to see this... No, you're not. You need to become more likable. It was a musical nightmare.
You are a superstar.
Tonight, 12 will become 11. Fighting to survive. Danny and the girls. Rachel Adedeji, Stacey Solomon, and Lucy Jones. Cheryl and the boys. Ricky Loney, Lloyd Daniels, and Joe McElderry. Louis and the groups. Candy Rain, Miss Frank, and John and Edward. And Simon and the over 25s. Ollie Murs, Jamie Archer, and Daniel Johnson. Tonight, one act must leave. And performances from last year's winner, Alexandra Burke. And a world exclusive, the return of Robbie Williams. It's time.
Yes! Come on!
To face
The big spike balls, they know how good he is. He's just stupid.
the music.
You should have been much nicer to the two boys.
Shut up.
You should have been much nicer.
Live from London, it's the all-new X Factor Result Show. Here's your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Hello, hello! Welcome to the brand new X Factor Results Show. Sunday nights just got explosive, didn't they? And we got a show for you tonight. An agonising 24-hour wait for the finalists comes to an end as the two with the fewest votes battle it out to stay in the competition. One of them will be going home. Now, it was an amazing night last night, but since then we've had some very sad news. As you may have heard, Stephen Gately from Boyzone tragically died last night. And Louis, as we know, was Boyzone's manager, a close friend of Stephen, so he won't be joining us tonight. Simon, just terrible news, isn't it?
We got the news late last night, and I want to say on behalf of us, the show, that this is really, really tragic news. I want to send out my condolences to the family. Our thoughts are with Louis, which is why he's obviously not here tonight. They were incredibly close. He did a lot for Stephen. So Louis is not going to be here tonight. But as they say, the show goes on.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Simon. Appreciate that. Obviously, it's devastating news, but we really, really want to put on a good show for you guys tonight, OK? And for the 12 acts, everything does depend on tonight. Voting lines are still open. The numbers, if you need them, are on the screen right now. Now, later tonight, we've got that nail-biting result, and no one wants to go home. Plus, the champ is coming home. She's performing her new single for the very first time. She's a 2008 X Factor winner, Alexandra Burke. How about that? And if that wasn't enough, and it is, with a world-exclusive first performance of his new single, the one and only Mr. Robbie Williams. How about that? And kicking it all off, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back all 12 acts waiting on your decision tonight. It's the X Factor finalists.
I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight, let's live it up. I got my money, let's spend it up. Go out and smash it, like oh my God. Jump off that sofa, let's kick it off. I know that we'll have it all.
one more time. The X Factor finalists. That is our final 12. So there you go, the finalists all singing together. But last night they were locked in a fierce competition against each other. The voting lines have been open all night. They are still open. Here's a final reminder of all of the performances and the voting details and all the drama from last night.
It's like Rihanna sings Robbie. Fantastic.
I'm so proud of you. What an opening to the show. I'm so happy. You keep saying you want to prove yourself as singers and forget the past, but then you come out dressed a bit provocatively.
These girls are never going to like you. I'm going to see this...
What are you on?
No, you're not. We've had some really boring girl groups on in the past. Good luck to you.
We get a second chance, we come back next week.
What I love about Robbie is Robbie knows he's not the best singer in the world, but he admits it. He is a brilliant entertainer. That's why he is where he is. And you've got that charm about you, Ollie. I think you did very well.
Being like him to Robbie Williams, God. I mean, if I can get anywhere near his career, I'd be happy, you know.
We only said goodbye, we were. I died 100 times, yeah. 'Cause you go back to her.
Silly song choice for you. And I can sort of see why you were singing in those pubs.
Ricky, you've come back 3 times now, and I'm right behind you. I've got your back.
I need to give it more next week. Hopefully I'm here, fingers crossed.
Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it was brave this hard.
You're a natural pop star. You're the girl next door.
I'm so glad we just got to hear you sing so beautifully tonight. Thank you.
I hope I've done enough this week. You never know though, do you? If people don't vote, you don't get approved, so we'll have to see. I'll tell you tomorrow if I've done enough.
I've got no qualms in saying you're my favourite group.
I think you're like a female JLS for this year. I think you're going to be the next big girl group in the UK.
Week 1 of the shows, and hopefully there's more to come from Miss Frank.
Still don't quite believe what's in there, and I just wanted to bring that out in you because I think you're absolutely fantastic.
It was, in my opinion, a different league from everything else we've heard so far.
Yes! Come on!
You didn't get the high notes, but who cares? You're a born pop star.
I don't care what any of these say, you're going to have a lot of girls crying a lot of rivers.
That was awesome!
I promise you a world always there. When your heart is filled with sadness and despair.
The problem is, you're always going to be compared to the Leona Lewis version. Therefore, it wasn't as good.
You've stood up tonight to show that you can do those songs. Very, very proud of you.
I think I made Danny proud tonight. I hope I did. She seemed pleased, and that's what I really wanted.
It was a musical nightmare. I just had this horrific thought that you winning the competition, what it would do. I mean, it would be a disaster.
I did take a chance, Richie, but and I'm glad, because on that performance, hey, you entertained everybody. Everybody's talking about you. Not all the pop stars in the chart are great singers.
It was cool. Like, it was just like blur. I was like, ah!
Remember the photographs in tape, the ones where we all laughed so late. We were having the time of
You are a superstar.
You are a little dark horse, Joe, and I've got a feeling you're going to be around for a long, long time. That was good.
The odd is pounding.
And you say you're gonna love me.
You don't have the likability factor, you definitely have the talent factor.
I think I'm missing something here. I think I just heard one of the best performances I've ever heard in my life.
Know what all of the judges say and stuff, but at the end of the day, the one thing I don't want to do is let Simon down.
That was a night, wasn't it? The lines are still open, but we'll be closing shortly. Now, this time last year, our first guest was just hoping and praying to get enough votes to get through to week 2. Did she make it, and how? She only went and won it. And now she is back to give us a worldwide exclusive performance of a brand new single. Please welcome Miss Alexandra Burke.
A year ago, I was a girl with a dream.
We know you, right?
You know me.
You're in the finals.
And now this dream has come true.
You make me very proud to be British.
Alexandra.
The moment Dermot announced my name on that stage was the moment my entire life changed forever.
Hallelujah is the Christmas #1.
Alexandra Burke!
Oh
All right, boys. Miss Alexandra Burke. Our little baby just grew up. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Hate to do this to you, really do, but you know what always happens when Boo come back, Simon, your comments.
I've got to tell you, Dermot, that was absolutely incredible.
Absolutely. How are you doing?
I'm out of breath, first of all. But can I just take this big opportunity to say a major thank you to all of you guys for giving me my opportunity, but mostly to the public for voting for me and making my dreams come true. You don't understand what this means to me, and I will continue to work hard to make you all proud. Thank you so much.
Tell you, I couldn't shut you up last year. You haven't changed a bit. These dances were amazing. They were like gremlins. They just kept multiplying. It was extraordinary.
And Flow Rider came on. I mean, come on.
Wow, yeah, sure. But, you know, I'm very protective about you, though. I mean, have we done that? Oh, is he from good stock? Is this Flow Rider a good man?
Yeah. He's a good boy. Kind of stroke bad, but he's good.
Okay, and that's what you like, according to the song. Listen, thank you so much, Alex. It's great to see you. She is back, our little crown princess, Alexandra Burke, everyone. Makes me so emotional when they leave the home. Okay, you can download this single right now, and after the break, the lines close. And one more thing, if that wasn't enough, Robbie Williams is here. Stay right where you are. Welcome back to the X Factor result, where the phone lines are now closed. Do not call in now. Too late for your vote to be registered, and you may be charged if you ring in now. So don't ring. Brilliant night last night. I thought it was probably our strongest opening night ever. Judges, want to have a little chat with you. Cheryl, you first. In quite a feisty mood last night, which I loved. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling even better after Alexandra's performance.
Terrific, wasn't it? Danny, what are you thinking?
Oh, last night was a crazy night. I just want to say sorry to anyone that I may have offended last night with my comments. They were only said with humour. And Daniel and I had been joking about it before the show, and we're afterwards. He definitely was not upset by my comments. I just wanted to let everyone know.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Simon, great opening night, wasn't it?
There's never a live show, particularly this show, without a bit of drama. And I've got to say, I've probably overreacted a bit in the moment. You get very, very protective about your artist. I can say this on behalf of Danny. She's the last person in the world who would ever do anything offensive like that. Seriously. I just want to say that I spoke to Daniel afterwards. He took it, you know, in the spirit. It was fun. So there was no offence intended. And I think back to the show. It's over.
Thank you very much. That is what you call a full stop. But now, people, get ready. It is time. You might know what I'm talking about already, for a word exclusive. He has been away from these shores for far too long. Now he is back, and boy, is he back. He is one of the greatest entertainers this country has ever known. We love him. This is Mr. Robbie Williams.
It showed me my lifeline. Who told it was on mine? I got laid on the ley line.
what a day, and then Jesus really died for me. How you doing? I guess Jesus really tried for me. UK and entropy, I feel like a zombie. Wanna feed up the energy, I love living like a deity. One day, and then Jesus really died for me. What a pleasure, what a pleasure. Jesus really tried for me. Bodies in the golden tree, bodies making chemistry. Bodies of my family, bodies in the way of me. Bodies in the cemetery, and that's the way it's gonna be. All we've ever wanted is to look good naked, hoping someone could take it. God save me rejection from my reflection. I want to, let's hear it. Praying for the rapture, cause the stranger getting stranger, and everything's contagious. It's the modern Middle Ages, all day, every day. Jesus really died for me. Evening. I guess Jesus really tried for me. Bodies in the golden tree, bodies making chemistry. Bodies of my family, bodies in the way. You look beautiful tonight. All we've ever wanted is to look good naked, hoping someone can take it. God save me rejection from my reflection. I want perfection. Yeah! Bodies in the chemistry, bodies in the cemetery, bodies in the way of me. Bodies, wow! Bodies making chemistry, bodies in my family. Let's see everybody. All we've ever wanted is to look good naked, hope that someone can take it. God save me rejection from my reflection. I want perfection. It's good to be back. What do you want? Jesus didn't die for you. Oh, whoa, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the King's Home, Mr. Robbie Williams.
God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you so much, mate.
Amazingly.
That was great.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. Great audience. What a fantastic audience. Thank you.
Okay, we saw last night you did some mentoring. Thank you so much for doing the mentoring. It's brilliant.
Pleasure.
While you were doing it, because you looked like you were so open with them and you're giving them lots of great feedback. Anyone in particular catch your eye?
I think that there's an awful lot out there that are going to do fantastic in this competition. I really like Ollie. Really like Rachel, Stacey. You know, I can't pick a favourite out. They're all really good this season. It's a really good show.
What kind of advice did you give them while you were there?
I told them not to read the papers, stand, look down the camera, and give it to them.
Love it.
And just give it a bit of that.
Okay. Listen, it's lovely to have you back.
It's great. I love it. Love it. So please.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Made up.
And what's the deal now? The single's out, what, Monday or?
Singles out on Monday, yeah.
And then an album, I guess?
Got the album coming out, a few shows here and there.
Great stuff. Pleasure to have you back. We have missed you.
Thanks, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
There you go. After After the break, it is the result. We're back in 3, don't miss it. Okay. Welcome back to the X Factor, the results. Lines are closed, the results are in. I'm about to reveal which 10 finalists are definitely through to next week and the 2 who will have to sing again in the final showdown. Now, obviously, Louis isn't here tonight, so let's welcome back the other 3 judges and the contestants. First up, it's the boys. Ricky, Lloyd and Joe. Next up, it's the girls. Rachel, Stacey and Lucy. The over 25s. Ollie, Jamie and Daniel. And finally the groups. Candy Rain, Miss Frank and John and Edward. Okay, everyone, it's time for the results. The public have voted. I'm about to reveal the verdict on who is safe and who is not. 10 of you will definitely be going through to next week's show. 2 of you will have to sing again in the final showdown. Good luck to everyone. In no particular order, the first act singing again next week is... John and Edward. The second act, definitely coming next week, is... Lucy. Congratulations, Lucy. See you next week. Also through to next week's show is... Lloyd. Both the Royals contingent through. Congratulations, Lloyd. The 4th act returning on next week's show is... Jamie. Well done, Jamie. Congratulations, buddy. Joining Jamie back here, singing again next week, is... Ricky.
Well done.
The 6th act to perform on next week's show is... Stacey. Well done, Stace. Also safe and definitely returning to next week's show is... Daniel. All right. Remember, and I stress this is in no particular order, the 8th act singing again next week is... Congratulations, Joe. Congratulations, Cheryl. All your acts through to next week. The 9th act voted next week's show by the public is... Frank. Okay, 9 acts have made it through. Only one more is certain of a place in next week's show. Candy Rain, Rachel, Ollie. The final act, definitely returning on next week's show, is... Congratulations, Ollie. Well done, Simon. All your acts through to next week, girls. If you would, please. Thank you so much. I know it's pretty hard for you right now. OK. So, after the break, the final showdown. Rachel and Candy Rain sing to survive in the competition. We'll see you in 3. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the X Factor. The result before the break, Rachel and Candy Rain found out they are in the bottom 2. Will have to sing again in the final showdown. It's time to introduce the first act as they sing for survival. Pardon me. Remember, these are songs that the contestants have chosen to keep them in the competition. And first up is Rachel.
Rachel Adedeji.
Sometimes cry if I could pretend that I'm asleep when my tears start to fall. Baby, all your secrets safe with me. There's nowhere else in the world that I would ever be. Baby, don't it feel like I'm all alone? And who's gonna be there after the last angels are flown? And I've lost my way back home. And no, 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 nobody knows, no, 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 no. Tomorrow I'll be there, my friend. I'll wake up and start all over again when everybody else is gone. No, no, no. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the rhythm of my heart the way I do when I'm lying in the dark and the world is asleep. I think nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows but me.
Well done, hon. Very emotional night, I know, hon. OK, thank you very much. Rachel, everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you saw, really emotional performance from Rachel there. Next up, singing for their survival in the competition, it's Candy Rain.
Candy Rain.
When I thought I
ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Rachel and Candy Rain. Okay. So, Rachel and Candy Rain have done all they can, but one of them will be going home tonight. As we know, Louis isn't here, but tonight, as we know, he would have voted to keep his act in. So, Candy Rain, you have one vote of support already, okay? But judges, I need a decision from the rest of you. So, Danny, I'm going to come to you first. The name of the act you want to send home tonight.
The act I'm going to send home tonight is going to be Candy Rain.
Of course. Rachel's in your category, thank you very much. Okay, so it's level pegging. Cheryl, I'm going to come to you next. The name of the act you're sending home tonight, please.
The name of the act I'm going to send home is Candy Rain.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. So, Simon, it's down to you. If you say Candy Rain, they're going home. If you say Rachel, then we go to deadlock. The name of the act that you want to send home tonight.
I've got to be honest with you, I'm surprised that we ended up where we ended up. Not so much with the girls, but with Rachel. Having said that, I don't think the girls have been given a fair crack in this competition so far. I don't. So the act I would like to see back in the competition, if I'm being honest with you, I'd like to see the girls back, so I'm going to send Rachel home.
Thank you, Simon. Which means it's 2 votes apiece. Please respect the judge's opinion, guys. It's 2 votes apiece, which means we go to deadlock. The judges have failed to reach a majority verdict, which means they have now lost the power to decide. We refer to the earlier public vote. Thank you. So, the act that received the fewest votes from the public and will be heading home tonight. I have the information here. This is it, okay? Candy Rain, Rachel. The act with the fewest votes, who's heading home tonight and leaving the competition, is Candy Rain. Rachel, congratulations, hon. I'm going to need you to leave the stage and go and join the others, all right? Please, hon. Thank you. Congratulations, Rachel. Girls, if you would. Back if you would. Girls, you know what? You've been fighting since you got here. You're finishing fighting. Let's have a look at your X Factor journey. Hello. Hello. Where did you just come from?
You girls are sexy, you don't need to dress as provocative.
We did it for Simon and Louis.
I'm going to say yes.
Just try not to worry.
We would be absolutely shattered if we go home tonight. We will fight for the place in the final 12.
You're all going to be...
Please put us in your top 3, please. We promise to keep our clothes on. I'm only joking.
Baby, there's no other superstar, you know.
Girls, it's good news.
That was ace.
It's like first week. It's so hard to go out first week. You've come all this way, you go out first week, and it's always hard for girl bands on the show. Man, you girls gave it a fair crack of the whip, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Do you know what? We couldn't have done any better. We really couldn't. And I honestly thought like that. We were really hoping that everyone out there would just give us a second chance and just go out there, but it's all right.
Did you have a favourite moment on the show?
Everything, the whole thing was our favourite, but we just enjoyed every bit of it.
You know what? You girls are ladies. We really appreciate you coming. One more time. Candy Rain, everyone. And what a weekend it has been. High drama indeed. But next Saturday, the battle starts all over again. Next week, stepping out from behind the desk to perform her debut solo single, Go Crazy People, it's Cheryl Cole! And another X Factor exclusive in her first British TV performance in 12 years, right here on this very stage, the legend that is Whitney Houston. Wowza! All the latest gossip, go to ITV.com/X Factor. Holly's over on ITV2 now with the Extra Factor. Britain, set your alarm. 8 o'clock next week. We'll see you then. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
To relive this weekend's drama, there's been plenty of it. All the news, all the gossip on the official website. Plus we chat to the current X Factor queen, Alexandra Burt. Wasn't she great tonight on her journey since winning at ITV.com/X Factor. Next tonight, Stop Martin.